Hey, are you ready to check out Lisbon at night? I know I am. I can't wait to see some of this architecture lit up. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. We're in the square that you'll pick up the tuk-tuk if you want a tuk-tuk. They're all over the place, but this is where we got our tuk-tuk. And let's see here. Oh, she has gone. But MSC had a cruise ship right there. That's how, like, our hotel is like right up the street right there. And the cruise ship's terminal is right there. On my way from the castle. The castle you can't get into without paying to be able to get a nice view of it. So I'm walking to Pink Street now, and you'll come down these stairs. They're fantastic for taking photos. And there's this awesome tree down here that would be great if you took a photo, the stair rail coming down. It'll look something like this. So we just left the Amalfa area, the neighborhood. It is the oldest neighborhood in Lisbon, and we are now heading to or through the São Cristóvão e São Lourenço. Sorry, my Portuguese is no bueno. I know that's Spanish, but you get the gist. But we're working our way down to the coast. That is the Cathedral of Lisbon. If you come just a few steps because you're tired of walking up and down these hills, there's this nice little park right here with a bunch of benches. You can take a little load off. It's one thing about this city, you don't have to go too far till you find a few benches to take a load off, because these hills, they're insane. You gotta go uphill just to go uphill. There are almost 80 churches in Lisbon, and what's cool is a lot of them have bells. And when it was 7 o'clock, I happened to be sitting on the balcony of our hotel, and this church went off first. And then after it was done, you can start hearing 3 or 4 different bells throughout the town in different directions going off. It was very musical. And then every 15 minutes, the bell goes off also. We are now in the Praça do Comércio, and it's a lot of commercial here, that's for sure. There's a mall just down this street as well, and we're about to go to the Rua Augusta Arch, and it's a great entryway into this area. Check it out. That statue is a statue of King Jose I, and it has been there since 1775. It is older than our country. How cool is that? Now, if you are looking for a big Lisbon sign that you can take a picture in front of and have all this in the background, you're in luck. It's right there. That's some good video work right there, huh? Mm-hmm. Man, it's playing the 80s. I love the 80s. How cool is that to find like a little pop-up band like that? And so many people just enjoying life right there. Man, it's awesome. How neat is that? They turned the street into a restaurant. That's pretty cool. So we're probably like a 3-minute walk heading towards the Pink Street from that plaza that we were at with the statue of King Jose. So if you wanted to check that out, find King Jose, take a left, about 3 minutes, the road to divert on the right. It's about a minute, maybe not even a minute, past where the live music was. So I asked our tuk-tuk driver, like, what's the reason that these buildings are tiled? He says a Moorish design, because this area was taken over by the Moorish, and they just like to decorate their structures and put tile everywhere. It's really nice. I like it. And if you like tile too, they sell tile in every single gift shop here. So you can buy tile that's got all kinds of different decorations on it, and you can pick something that works for you to remind yourself of your time here in Lisbon. Oh, we've made it to the Pink Street. It is in the Seis do Sorter block. I'm going to spell this for you, so if you're interested in it, you can find it. CAISDOSODRE. I'm going to assume it's not Dre like Dr. Dre, but we're going to check out the Pink Street and see if it's happening. It's 9 o'clock, so it may still be early. We'll see. So I asked him to make a local drink, and his English was very broken. But there's sour cherries, some sparkling water, and 2 other things he's mixed in here. So he said it's a local favorite. That is good. And I can go look at a book while I'm in here. Oh, not too bad. It's a little after 9. Pretty packed. A lot of places to eat there. Now, got a question for you. Was it a library or book? They call it library. Bookstore with a bar, or was it a bar with a bookstore? Put it in the comments. Let me know, because I'm kind of curious as to what you think. I think it's a bookstore with a bar in it. So I got one last place we're gonna go check out before I call it a night. It is the oldest. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's the oldest in the world. It dates back to the 1600s. So I'm going to show you that before I call it a night. So stay tuned. All right, I have found it. It is the oldest of its kind in the world. It is the oldest street sign. Check it out, and then I'll tell you what it says. It says, in the year 1686, His Majesty orders that coaches, sedans, and litters coming from the Gate of Salvador should retreat or give way to the same side. So essentially, it means that vehicles and litters descending from the hill should give entry or required to yield or reverse course, giving right of way to those traveling uphill. How cool is that? Well, to get to the hotel, I gotta travel uphill. So anybody coming down better yield to me.